Good evening friends, my name is Nikita Bode and today we are going to discuss about the stem cells. In that we are going to discuss about some basic information about the stem cell, after that the types of stem cells and the region where the found stem cells in body. Firstly, the basic information about the stem cell is the stem cell are the body's raw material cell from which all the other cells are specified function are generated under the right condition in the body or the laboratory. Stem cells divided to form a laboratory stem cells. After that, the stem cells are the special human cells that are able to develop into the many different cell types. This can range the muscles cells and the brain cells. Uh, in some cases, they can also fix the damaged tissue. Stem cells are generally found in a bone marrow. Stem cells mostly live in a bone marrow. In bone marrow, that is spongy center contain bone. This is where they divide and make a new blood cells. Once the blood cell mature, they leave the bone marrow and enter in a bloodstream. A small number of immature stem cells also get into the bloodstream. Means the stem cells are a body's raw material. Uh, Stem cells are the pretty ubiquitous in the body, appearing in many different organs and tissue, including the brain, blood, bone marrow, muscle, skin, heart, and the liver tissue. In these areas, they lie damaged until needed to regenerate lost or damaged tissue. They can be do this because their unique ability to become many different type of a cell replication and the replication rapidly. Means the stem cells have the unique ability to replicate, to fast replicate the cells. uh, After that, stem cells have the ability to replicate faster. In that the when the stem cells divided to form a more cells, after that cells are called as a daughter cells. After that, the types of stem cells. Stem cells generally contains the six types, that is the hemopoietic stem cells. After the mesenchymal stem cells, embryonic stem cells, cancer stem cells, epithelium stem cells, and the last one is inner cell mass stem cells. There we can study one by one. First one, the hemopoietic stem cells. These cells only make up a small percentage of cells in a bone marrow. That is 1 in 10,000 of cells. After that, in addition to the ability to renew themselves, hemopoietic stem cell in a bone marrow also contribute to the entire spectrum of a blood cell, that is red blood, red cells, white cells, and the platelets, RBC, WBC, and the blood platelets. The second type is a mesenchymal stem cells. Mesenchymal stem cells, also called as a MSC, to refer the cell isolated from the stroma, the connective tissue that surrounded that tissue, and the organ cells by these names are more accurately called stromal cells by the scientists. Third one is the embryonic stem cells. Embryonic stem cells found in a large number during the gestation. Embryonic stem cells are by the for youngest stem cells and have the unique ability to become the type of cells in a body. There is a lots of controversy and ethical consideration occurring the embryonic stem cells. Thankfully, we can also acquire the stem cells that from just a little bit of later down the road and can be found in a utilized blood and a cold tissue. After that, the cancer stem cells. The cancer stem cells are the relatively new concept, but they have generated a lot of interest among the cancer researchers because they could lead to more effective cancer therapies that can treat tumors resist to the common cancer treatment. However, there is a still debate on which type of cancer are probable by the cancer cell. For those that do the cancer cells that through the source to the all cancers that make up to the cancer. After that, the fifth one is a epithelium that is present in epithelium lining of a gastrointestinal tract and can differentiate into the different cell types. The last one is a inner cell mass. These are the basic types of basic six types of cell stem cells. Stem cell is the body's raw material or the specialized to generate the functions related to the WBC and RBC. Under the right condition in a human body or in a laboratory also, we can preserve the stem cells in a laboratory too by the maintaining the humidity, temperature and the body's atmosphere. When that stem cells are divided into small particles, means cell replication and cell duplication is occur. When the small cells are occur, that small cells are known as the daughter cells. That are generally means stem cells are generally found in a bone marrow. In the bone marrow, there is a spongy center is present in a bone in which that stem cells are lives. After in that particular area, the stem cells are get multiplied and divided rapidly. After the maturation of that cells are leave that bone marrow and enter in a bloodstream. After some immature cells are also entered in a bloodstream to maintain the body flow. After that, the we study the types of stem cells, that is hematopoietic stem cells, maxillokinase stem cells, embryonic stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are generally uh, rapidly occurs or duplicate or replicate by in a gestational period. During the gestational, embryonic stem cells are for the youngest stem cells have the unique ability to become any type of cell in a body. Means that after the gestational period, any body part or any cell or muscle is get damaged, that stem cells are get fastly multiplied or duplicate or replicate, and that cures that organ or the body part. After that, the cancer stem cells. Cancer stem cells are the concept. They are generated a lot of interest among the cancer researchers because they could not lead the effective cancer therapies. Means this type is in a research now nowadays. To that cells are also used to cure the cancer disease. Uh, Propelled by the cancer stem cells. Those are the cancer stems are through the source of all cells make up the cancer. After that, the epithelium and the inner cell mass. These are the basic types of stem cells, and we cover in that topic that the stem cells um, the location of stem cells, the definition of stem cells, the type of stem cells, all that part is get studied in that particular video. That's it. Thank you so much.